4.
Hello, we are live. Hello, Cork North and West. We're live for the finals of the Student Enterprise Programme 2021. It's fantastic to be here. It's great to be live in living rooms, kitchens, and maybe even bedrooms all across the People's Republic of Cork. In the next 40 minutes ago or so, we're going to find out who will represent Cork West and Cork North in the national finals for the Student Enterprise Programme in 2021. And you might ask, why is the presenter hiding? Well, here he is. Here's me. But it's not about me. It's about you guys, the schools, today. So let's take a look at some of the schools participating in today's finals. The finals start now. Oh, yes, they do. So you're very, very welcome. The Student Enterprise Programme is brought to you by the local enterprise office, and I'm delighted. Let me throw them up on the screen. I'm delighted to be joined by Head of Enterprise at the local enterprise office here in Cork North and Cork West, the brilliant Kevin Curran. You're very, very welcome, and thanks for joining us.
Greg, listen, thanks for that, and good to have you on board for this as well too. So good day, and looking forward to the next bit of proceedings and things anyway. It's a great scheme for us to be involved in, and it's a great way for us, I suppose, maybe to sprinkle a little bit for the next generation of entrepreneurs that are going to be there for us.
Yeah, so talking about the local entrepreneurs, why is this program so important to the local enterprise office?
In one sense, you might say, Greg, that this is our way of ensuring that we're going to be busy in the future, because these young men and these young women are going to be tomorrow's generation of entrepreneurs. And I suppose cutting their teeth as they do in this scheme, learning those lessons, about working a team, developing a product, then finding somebody mad or bad enough to actually buy it and pay for it and things anyhow. These are all the skills that people, need if they are to be entrepreneurs, later on in life. So doing it in this way, and us being involved in the program this way, it's brilliant for us. But like I said, it's going to keep us busy for a few years to come. So why wouldn't we, Sissy?
Absolutely. And say I'm taking part today, and maybe I win, maybe I don't win, but we're all winners for participating this year, period.
Absolutely.
How does the local enterprise office support young entrepreneurs beyond today?
Well, a couple of ways. We have a further competition for people in the 18 to 35-year-old age group called Ireland's Best Young Entrepreneur. So that's another competitive angle. But even besides that, we've a whole range of services that are open to people, whether it's coming to us for advice, whether it's coming to us maybe for training, whether it's coming to us maybe for mentoring, or maybe in certain circumstances for some financial assistance. So we've a whole range and suite of products that these people, as adult entrepreneurs, shall we say, are more than welcome to come in to us and get benefit from. So the door will be open for these young people down the road. Absolutely.
Yeah, brilliant stuff. Just heads up for anyone that's watching here, just make sure you're using the Facebook link or the YouTube link. For some reason, a lot of people are trying to come into the green room, and just so you know, so make sure you're watching this on the YouTube or the Facebook link. What message would you give us, Kevin, to the entrepreneurs, young entrepreneurs waiting to hear whether they've won today?
I suppose 2 messages. One, this is a competition, so unfortunately there's a limited set of winners, but don't be disheartened on that, because it's not just the destination, it's actually the journey to the destination is the key thing here. And I promise you, you will have learned things. And it's funny too, you know, I still find myself, you know, at the back of my head repeating things maybe that I heard in school quite a long number of years ago now, and they come back to me. So it's about tools, it's about tips, it's about ideas, it's about things that you'll learn at this stage. So don't be disheartened because your name is not one of those coming out, because unfortunately there's a limited number there. But really and truly look back in the journey, look back in the process, and take those learnings forward. And I promise you, you will find use of them down the road.
Brilliant words of wisdom. And I think, as Kevin says, guys, this is not the end of your entrepreneurial journey today. This is the beginning of your journey. And the local enterprise office is here to help us for many, many years to come. Thank you so much, Kevin. We'll talk to you a little bit at the end. There is a special lady I want to bring in. She's had dreadful internet issues today. Poor old Christine Duggan, but she's so excited. She's the most excited person in West Cork today with these awards. So I just wanted to put you on the screen. Thank you for everything that you do. And I know you wanted to wish everyone the best of luck today.
Absolutely, Greg. So, just the best of luck to all. Best of luck to all the teams across North and West Cork. You've done amazing. For my own teams in West Cork, I'm like, the standards this year didn't drop when maybe I thought that it might. The sales and everything that you've had are brilliant. You're a credit to your school and yourselves, so very well done. And thanks so much too to the teachers that I work with year in, year out throughout West Cork. You're absolutely amazing, and your students are very lucky to have such interested and diligent teachers in you. Always a pleasure to deal with, so thank you so much for that. And obviously, you know, we wouldn't be here today without the local enterprise office, who program every year. Thanks so much to them. Look, best of luck for the results ahead. The judges had a tough job, and I'm looking forward to working with the winners in the weeks ahead. Best of luck. Thanks, Christine.
Well, even with potential bad internet, nothing was slowing Christine down. So it's absolutely brilliant. So I think it's time. It's time now to get to our first awards. I don't know about you. I think it is. Let's get this party started. So here we are. Here we are. We should really have a bit of an old drum roll, shouldn't we? I wish did we not have the money for the drummers this year because of COVID? Oh, that's a relief. We did. We have the money. We've said hello to Kevin. So it's now getting to our very first award today. And our first award is for the West Cork Sustainability Award winner. It says winners. Hold on. What's going on here? Winners for 2021. Oh, here we are. West Cork Sustainability Award. The winners are, sounds like there's more than one of them. Oh, more drum rolls we should really go for. It's the Eco Wash from MICC Dunman Way, and it's Guardian Angels from Skull Community College. You guys are both joint winners for West Cork for the Sustainability Award. Absolutely amazing. What a start. Now, Eco Wash, they produce zero packaging shampoo, soap, and exfoliating bars. Sounds amazing. I just want to give a shout out to the team. The team is Clodagh and Noel. So well done to Clodagh and Noel, and their teacher in MICC, Claire Kelly. So well done to Eco Wash. Then we get to the joint winner is the Guardian Angels, or Guardian Angels from Skull Community College. That's made up of Amy Lou, Tara, and Molly. So well done, girls, and well done to your teacher, Orla Leonard. And they've been repurposing stones and shells into unique pieces of art, something that our special guest in a moment would be very, very proud of. So well done to the Eco Wash and Guardian Angels. Now we get to Cork. What about North Cork, I hear you say? Our Sustainability Award winner for North Cork is... Are we ready? Are we ready? It's CBS Helmet Stitching from Charleville, CBS. Huge congratulations, guys. You have won the Sustainability Award. Who makes up CBS Helmet Stitching, I hear you say? It's Owen, Oisin, Patrick, Paddy, and Rory. Well done, guys. I love the product. And your teacher, Barry McGill, would be really hyped and excited right now. In fact, I can actually see him jumping up and down from his couch. So huge congratulations to CBS Helmet Stitching. Now we get to West Cork, and go back to West Cork. We go to the Communication Award winner. So the Communication Award winner of West Cork is... Are we ready? It's an is, not an R. Who is the team that's going to win for West Cork Communication Award? The winner is Garen Handcrafts from Skibbereen Community School. Congratulations, guys. You have won the Communication Award for West Cork. Now, the team is made up of John, Timothy, and Jason. So well done to you guys, and well done to the proud teacher. That's Michelle Tracy. And you made amazing decorative ornaments from quality solid wood. Your visual presentation apparently was absolute winner, and you had a great vision of how to market your business. So well done to Garen Handcrafts. Moving on to North Cork. So who will be the North Cork Communication Award winner for 2021? The winner is it's Rona Rings from Presentation Mitchelstown. And look at five girls there. Amazing cool jewelry. I absolutely love it here. This Rona Rings are made up of Amy, Aoife, Quiva, Leah, and Roisin. And your teacher is Mary Lynch. Huge congratulations. Apparently your communication skills were fantastic, so clear with your vision and so passionate with everything that you said and did. So huge congratulations. So well done, guys. So there's our winners. Now it's time to bring on our special guest. Woo! Hopefully he's still hanging out in our green room at the moment. And this guy is called Fionn Ferreira, ex-Skull Community College student. So absolutely delighted that they won the Sustainability Award, and actually an ex-winner. So he actually won the West Cork Award in the past. He's actually left scientists literally in their wake. I'm bringing him up onto the screen there. Scientists in their wake. He won an amazing award, which was the grand prize global winner of the Google Science Fair in 2019. So huge hello to Fionn. Fionn, you're very, very welcome.
Well, thank you for inviting me. I'm so excited, and so great to see Skull Community College already on the podium. I'm really excited to see what this talk brings, and hopefully I can show to all of you guys watching that every single business idea, even if you don't get an award here, will be so valuable to you, giving you lots of skills. I know for me, at least, working with student enterprise has been just such a rewarding experience, and I've taken so much home with me. So I'm so excited to share some bits and pieces about what I do in the next couple of minutes.
Okay, cool. So my first question, very basic one, is what do you do, Fionn? I know you're in Holland.
That's actually a very good question. So I'm currently based in the Netherlands. I'm a student, a full-time chemistry student doing my bachelor in chemistry. I also run a company called Fionn & Co, which is based in Delaware in the United States. And that company is dedicated to removing microplastics from water. So I've developed a device to remove microplastic particles from water. And currently I employ 35 engineers full-time who are developing this device, working on licensing deals. We've got some really, really cool research going on, and we're just playing with our results, playing with science, playing with contaminated water, and hopefully making an impact on the planet. And another thing I do is that I'm working on the communication aspect, because as you've seen with your communication awards, it is really important to be able to communicate your science and get other people interested in what you do. So I'm currently producing some television series which are based around my discoveries, my experiences in the world of science, technology, but also entrepreneurship and business. And then the other thing I'm doing is working on a brand new platform, which will be a not-for-profit based in the Netherlands. And that has been put together through a grant from National Geographic, which aims to bring together young entrepreneurs, young scientists, and young inventors to create cool products and cool ideas for the future.
And this is just some 20-year-old young lad that went to Skull Community College. How passionate is that? That's phenomenal. Rewind the clock for a little bit. Tell me about what are microplastics and why should we care?
So microplastics are really tiny plastic particles which we can barely see with the naked eye. Now, I'm currently not wearing any plastic clothing, but if I were, when I wash that clothing, tiny little bits of the fibers would break off and get into water. When these small plastic particles enter the environment, they can be really detrimental. A fish can eat the plastic and get sick, but more worrying for us is that when we eat the fish, we could get sick too. There's a lot of different sources, but actually there's very little known about microplastic particles, which makes it very worrying to us and also to the well-being of our planet and society.
So what made you get into this topic and get so passionate about it? What I love about you, and I think this is something that all entrepreneurs need, is I can feel the passion in your voice, which is so vital to be passionate about what you do. So how did you get into this area?
Well, look, I'm from Skull, right? So for me, the sea is really part of my life. Sadly, now in the Netherlands, it's more like canals with like flat landscape around it. But the sea in Ireland is still definitely much part of what I love. And really being there, you cannot help but notice the amount of plastic pollution on the coastline. And of course, I organized beach cleanups, collected plastic, but that wasn't enough because I read about the problem of microplastic, which break down from these big ones. This got me really scared for the environment that I love, the environment that has broken into my heart, to see it being destroyed by something that humans has done. I find that really, really detrimental and sad. So that is why I chose to try out to see what I could do against it. No matter what, I'm sure I won't be doing any harm. And the worst thing that can happen is that what I try doesn't work out, but I wasn't scared of that.
I love that. Never be scared. Never be scared. Always be learning. The Google Science Fair Award. Tell us about what that was and how that came about.
So after a lot of, I guess, angered evenings about the microplastic pollution challenge, and also after me playing with Lego for a lot of time, I actually built a device that could remove microplastic particles from water. I initially exhibited at the BT Young Scientist exhibition in 2018, where I got one of the top awards, which led me on to an exhibition in Pittsburgh in Pennsylvania, where I also got an award, and then on to Seattle, and then onto a global competition with 9,000 entries from around the globe called the Google Science Fair. And I saw, prizes include, well, number one prize was a scholarship, which I thought I wouldn't get. Then number two prize was like, okay, trip to Galapagos Islands. I thought that's pretty cool. And then like all others, like 100 prizes of t-shirts. So I thought, well, at least I'll get a t-shirt out of this. So I applied. And 6 months later, I got an email saying, you're going to California for the finals of the Google Science Fair. So you can imagine what I felt like. It was just an amazing feeling. And then when we were there, we were in this huge community space with so many young inventors just like me. And we all got to exhibit. And then, scary for me, I won.
Yeah, well, fantastic. And to be honest, that kind of launched you. That's when all the scientists started to go, who is this guy? And started to take note, which is incredible. We've talked about it before, but just before we let you go, Fionn, because I know how busy you are, is, how important do you think passion is in entrepreneurship?
I believe that passion is everything to do with entrepreneurship. I think without a passion, a vision, and a will to work on what you do with joy, that you like what you're doing, your business just won't have that spark to inspire other people. I think that it is really, really inspiring and fun to work on a business when you're passionate about the problem you're facing. I thoroughly enjoy the work that I do. And I really believe that without passion in there, without a caringness for what I do, it would be really, really bad. I wouldn't be able to express and work on it and come up with so many innovative ideas like I would normally.
Brilliant stuff. I know it's not the last we're going to hear from the fantastic Fionn Ferreira. What's next for you in the short term, and then we'll let you go.
In the very short term, I'm actually launching my new platform called Glick. I wonder, you can probably actually understand where the word comes from. Finally, some Irish people. But Glick will be launched in the next coming weeks. I also have a couple of speaking engagements coming up, which means that I get to talk to other youths. So my next engagement is Green Tech Festival in Berlin in March 25th, so next week. And then the week after, I'm over in Belgium speaking about science. So it's really fun to also inspire other people to do what I do, become an inventor.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for joining us today, Fionn. You're an absolute inspiration and a credit to the beautiful West Cork. In fact, all of Cork, the People's Republic, in fact, Ireland, in fact, Europe, in fact, the world. So thank you so much for joining us, Fionn. You're brilliant. Thanks so much.
Thank you. And I would just like to wish the best of luck to all of you guys. I'm going to be anxiously waiting here to see who the winners are. So best of luck. Thank you.
Okay. So let's get back to some awards, shall we? Oh, yes, I think we should. So that was the amazing Fionn. Incredible talent. We also have another very special guest who's just popped into the green room now, which is absolutely brilliant. So we now get to our next award, which is for West Cork. It's the Sales Award winner. So someone that's absolutely killed it with sales during COVID times. Incredible achievement this is going to be. Who's won the Best Sales Award for West Cork? The winner it's Western Wood from Ardskull Pobal in Bantry. I butchered that one a bit. Sorry about that. So, guys, huge congratulations. Look at the imagery there. Absolutely incredible talent. So I'm not surprised you're making lots of sales. Now, the team is made up of Kieran, Sean, Killian, Padraig, Anthony. And your teacher is Imelda Mulhall. It's handcrafted wooden products that were made with salvage wood from the shores. So Fionn be very impressed with that one. So huge congratulations for the sales award. I'm not surprised that the sales orders were flooding in for those products. Well done to Western Wood. And that now takes us to North Cork, our sales award winner for North Cork. The winner is... Who is the winner going to be for North Cork? The tension is mounting. The winner it's Clinny Kits. Clinny Kits from Mara in Kanturk. Huge congratulations. There's a massive team here, so I'm not surprised you made loads of sales. But excuse me while I take a big breath to try and get all the names out. There was Kira, there was Owen, there was Jose, there was Dermot, there was Adriana, there's Maddie, there's Olwer, there's Nuria, there's Gemma, there's Helio, there's Alicia, there's Lena, there's Hannah, there's Lena, there's Franco, all making up the amazing team that is Clinny Kits. And guys, your sales were phenomenal during COVID. So you certainly, each and every one of you put massive work in. So huge congratulations to Clinny Kits. Well done. And that takes us to our next award, which is for the Best Business Plan. So starting off with West Cork, the Best Business Plan award winner goes to... It's Bumblebee Crafts. So Bumblebee Crafts, you are the winners. And who is that team? Who's the mastermind behind Bumblebee Crafts? Well, the mastermind is Ellie. That's Ellie there. So well done, Ellie. And your teacher, Imelda Mulhall, as well. Ellie designed and created a range of fashion accessories, including tote bags and face masks. And your business plan was really well thought out, super communication, and you had a clear vision of where your business was going. So well done to Bumblebee Crafts and to Ellie. Well done. And now our next award, which is the North Cork Best Business Plan Award winner. And our winner for North Cork Best Business Plan is its champions holder from Skullmire in Kinturk. You guys are the winner of the Best Business Plan Award. And look at those. Look at the use of really cool displays for showcasing your medals. Again, it's another massive team here. So who has created these unique medal holders? Well, that's Rachel, Sinead, Kyle, Brian, James, Aaron, Dermot, Hagar, Louisa, Raphael, all making up the brilliant winning team champions holder. Well done. You've won the business plan award. Again, your business plan was really well thought out and put together. Clear vision of who your target audience was and where you were going. So well done. And well done to your teacher as well, Mr. Doob. Cool name, Mr. Doob, the teacher as well. And this brings me now to our next guest. Here she is. Hopefully she's still in the green room. We'll have to go and find her now. We're going to talk to Fiona, or should I say Dr. Fiona. Let me see whether I can find Fiona in our green room now. Oh. Let's see. Oh, I see her smiling and everything. There she is. There she is.
Hi, Greg.
Hiya, Fiona. How are you? It's great to see you. Fiona, APIS Protect is your organization, isn't it? You were you were a finalist in something that Kevin mentioned, Ireland's Best Young Entrepreneur, back in 2016, with a dream and a vision and a business idea. Now that business has turned into something quite remarkable. When I met you back in 2019, I believe you just got an investment of 1.5 million. You were also monitoring, I think it was 20 million bees across, yes, it is bees, across 3 continents. So tell us for the guys that don't know you what your business is, Fiona.
Sure. Thanks so much, Greg, for having me here. So what we do at APIS Protect is we help beekeepers reduce losses and increase productivity in their hives using technology. So the reason why we do that is because bees are fundamentally important to a huge amount of the food that we eat every day. So if you enjoy fruits, nuts, and vegetables, things like apples, blueberries, cranberries, avocados, almonds, those are all pollinator-dependent crops. And in order for humans to be able to produce these crops at like an agricultural level, so to be able to industrial levels of food, in order for us to produce that, we need huge amounts of pollination. So honeybees, so there are a lot of insects are pollinators. So bumblebees are pollinators, butterflies are pollinators, solitary bees, even things like bats and birds are pollinators too. But the important thing about honeybees is that they're the only pollinator that we can actually mass produce. So we can, in the same way we can put 10,000 almond trees into a field, we can put millions of honeybees in to make sure every single flower on that almond tree is pollinated. Because if each flower isn't visited by an insect and pollinated, so when they basically just rub up against the flower, it doesn't activate the thing that turns that flower ultimately into an almond nut. So bees are very, very important for humans. And unfortunately, as I think we're all aware, the last 30 or 40 years, bees all over the world have had huge problems. So we've got things like diseases, pests, other just general problems, climate change, the changing way that we do agriculture, the intensification of agriculture makes keeping bees even more difficult. So even though we need bees more than we ever have, because we want to continue eating those foods, continue increasing the amount of those foods that we produce, it's actually very, very difficult to manage bees and for beekeepers to be successful. So what we do at APIS Protect is we have a little sensor device. Actually, I probably should have brought one with me today, but I don't have one right now. So it's a little device. It's about the same size as my phone there. So
Sure.
It's about that size. It goes inside in the beehive and it collects data. And then, so we collect things like temperature data, sound data, humidity data from inside the beehive. We process it and we turn that into useful information. So we basically tell the beekeepers, here's which of your thousands of beehives that you own, which of those are the ones that you actually need to work on today Because the thing is, beekeepers, unlike other farmers, so if you're a dairy farmer or a cattle farmer and you drive down the road outside your field where all your cows are, you can see if half of them are dead. A beekeeper can't do that. A beekeeper has to open their beehive, put on their suit, get attacked by insects in order to just know if their beehive is alive or dead. So essentially what we do is we tell them that information without them needing to go out and drive out and open up their beehives. Cool.
So 2 very quick questions for you. How did you turn a brilliant idea? Like, it's such a cool idea, so important, Internet of Things, identifying disease in bees and literally saving the planet as well as bees' lives. How did you turn an idea into reality?
Oh, that's a really good question. So I think, first of all, this understanding of problems. So I think that's really the core thing. That's what entrepreneurship is at its very core, is identifying problems. It's not providing solutions. Like, that's completely the second step to the entrepreneurship process. Understanding that there's a problem out there. So I was learning. I come from Cantor, so I'm delighted to see at least 2 awards for Cantor there. So well done, everybody. So basically, grew up in a rural background. There's beekeepers all around. I know a couple of beekeepers who live on the same road as me, and saw these problems that beekeepers were having. So first of all, there was a problem. Then I had a skill. So I was studying engineering at UCC, so electrical and electronic engineering at UCC. I was learning all about sensor technologies at college. Really, really fell in love with the whole area of sensor applications. So I worked with a research group there, the Wireless Sensor Networks Group, which it was called back then in like 2010. Today it's called the Internet of Things, and it's had about 6 different names in between. But I had a problem. I had a skill, a skill which was engineering and sensor technologies. And I was like, I know all about this sensor stuff, which is all about getting data from the real world and using it to help people improve their lives. So I had a skill, I had a problem, I applied the skill to the problem, and it really all just grew from there. So I started doing it during my PhD. So even at the start, I saw a problem and I had my skill set. I didn't even realize that entrepreneurship would ultimately be where I'd end up. And, I started working on my PhD, learning a lot more about sensors and how they can help beehives. And then ultimately, basically, beekeepers started learning about what we were doing, started ringing me going, can I get involved in your research? Can I buy your sensors off you? And I was like, no, I have enough beehives, thanks. And you can't buy this thing that I'm making myself in my garage. But that's what really sparked the idea that, people are willing to this is a serious problem that lots of people have, and they're searching for a solution. So I think that's ultimately, in its heart of hearts, you're searching for a problem that people really feel and that you can help them fix.
So between Fiona and Fionn, you two fantastic Cork young entrepreneurs are saving the planet, quite frankly. One piece of advice before we wrap up, Fiona, and thank you so much for joining us. What's the one piece of advice you'd give to a young entrepreneur listening in today?
Okay, that's I think I have 2. Sorry, I know I talk I talk for a long time when I get going. First of all is fail and make mistakes. Throughout my entire career, no matter what I've been doing in college, PhD, entrepreneurship, it's all about making mistakes and learning from those mistakes as fast as possible. So don't be afraid to take a risk. Don't be afraid to try something new. And basically go out there, make your mistakes, learn from them. And, the worst thing you could possibly do is hold back and not do something because you're worried you might fail. That's, the worst thing, the biggest thing that I think the worst thing would be looking back and saying, oh, geez, I wish I'd tried that. That's worse than any mistake you could possibly make. And then secondly, it's all about, trying things when you've got, that's probably really the same thing, trying things when you've got an opportunity. The best piece of advice I ever got was when I was in my final year of my undergrad, so in the final year of electrical engineering at UCC, and I was thinking about doing a PhD, I was thinking about getting a job, and I was talking to one of the lecturers, and he said, now is not the time to, take the easy path. You should go do your PhD while you're young, while you don't have any experience of what getting a regular paycheck is like. You should try things, while you're young, while you've still got all the time in the world to make all of your mistakes and come back and go, oh, actually, this is what I wanted to do. So that's the philosophy that I took when I decided to do my PhD so young. And then when I decided to start Apis Protect so young as well. And I think, absolutely, I'm sitting here, I'm turning 30 next week. And I think that philosophy is the entire reason why I'm so happy with all of the different experiences that I've had, since I was a people in secondary school, on the other side of this call. I've had a lot of experiences, traveled all over the world, started a company, got my PhD. That philosophy has been at the core of achieving all the things that I've managed to achieve.
Fiona, thank you so much for sharing your words of wisdom. And again, one thing that Fionn had, you have as well, is the passion for what you guys do. So important. And the thing I love you said is, embrace failure to an extent, embrace failure. If we did not win today, that's not the end of our entrepreneurial journey. If we're passionate about what we're going to do, we may need to iterate, but ultimately we probably are going to learn more from our failures and from our knocks than we will do from our successes. Like the Nike swoosh says, just do it, guys, just do it. Fiona, thank you so much for joining us. You're a superstar. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, Greg.
The talent in Cork is mind-blowing, isn't it? Unbelievable. Let's get back to some awards here. Now, let me see where my slides disappeared to. That's the big question. Hopefully we can see them pop up now. So that was the fantastic Fiona. So we now get to our marketing award. So our marketing award. So who has won the West Cork Marketing Award for 2021? We're just about to find out. So the winner of the marketing award is it's Patched from Sacred Heart Secondary School in Clonakilty. You've won the West Cork Marketing Award. Well done. And again, it's another big team. I love the fact that even during COVID, you guys have been working together as a team. This is so cool. The students are Katie, Aveen, Susan, Lynn, Katie, and Orla. Huge congratulations to the whole team of Patched, and their teacher is Rebecca Finneran. So well done to their teacher, Rebecca, as well. And you created these cool tote bags, so a wide range of tote bags from reused, recycled fabrics and materials. You used amazing imagery when it came to your marketing. You used both digital and offline marketing techniques. And in fact, apparently you covered all aspects of the marketing mix. So a very, very worthy winner for West Cork for our marketing award. Well done to Patched. And let's not forget about our fantastic North Cork participants. So North Cork's marketing award winner goes to it's Fiona from St. Mary's Secondary School in Charleville. You have won the North Cork Marketing Award. And look at the jewelry that you guys, fabulous jewelry that you guys have created. Unbelievable. The team behind Fiona is Anna, Emer, Leah, and Rachel. There they are there. Huge congratulations, girls. Fantastic victory. And again, had a very, very clear understanding of your product and a very, very dynamic and cool marketing plan. So the judges were hugely impressed with you guys. So well done to Fiona. Now we get to our Innovation Award. Who has been the innovators for West and North Cork for 2021. So our West Cork Innovation Award winner goes to, it's Beara's Way from Beara Community School. Huge congratulations. You've won our West Cork Innovation Award for 2021. This is so cool. Let me give a shout out to the team first. This is Cahill, Michelle, Shane, Laura, and Neve is the mastermind behind Beara's Way. And their teacher, in fact, there's two teachers, was Shane Galvin and Genevieve Collins. So brilliant stuff. This is cool. Very, very innovative. You guys developed an app to showcase all the beautiful areas in your local area. So everything around Beara's Way, and also looked at the local businesses. So you brought the local businesses into this app. So I love the fact that I can be a tourist in West Cork and I can download your app and find local businesses and places to go. Well done to Beara's Way. You've won our Innovation Award. Moving on to North Cork. I love this idea as well. North Cork, our winners are Believe. We do believe. You can believe because you won. St. Mary's Secondary School in Charleville, you have won our North Cork Innovation Award. I love this idea. Essentially, the team here, let's have a look at the team first. It's Ellie, Roisin, Sarah, Lauren and Eve is the team behind Believe, and our teacher is Jer O'Donovan. So well done, you guys. Worked on the magic of Christmas, and you came up with a really cool, innovative way to literally sell reindeer food in a cool way, which is so cool. I love the bags with the Rudolph's nose on it. Very, very innovative and a very worthy winner. So fantastic stuff. Talking of innovation and worthy winners, I'm delighted now to talk to someone that's been there, done that, and bought the t-shirt. I have Laura with me here, who's part of this winning team that won the whole competition back in 2019, representing all of Cork, quite frankly. Let me see where I can find Laura. We'll have a chat here. She's busily studying for a leaving cert here. Laura, how are we doing?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
Good stuff. So tell me, you won back in 2019 for your team Smooth Remove. First of all, give a shout out to your school. What school are you in?
I'm from Boherbrie Comprehensive School in Cork.
Hello, everyone. Past winning team, fantastic stuff. So tell me about Smooth Remove, the company that you guys set up.
So our Smooth Remove product is a foot aid for removing footwear. So there was a piece of Perspex tin attached to the back which removed any excess dirt, so from your Wellingtons or your working boots, etc. And we designed it in a way as well that one size fits all, so children could use it, farmers with their big wellies, anyone really could use it. So then we went to various sales events, especially our biggest sales event would have been the Q8 Oil Farm Machinery Show. We attended there in January 2019, and following invitation, we were back there again in January 2020. What we learned from the experience in that event was that farmers were very hard to get money off of, but once you sweetened up to them and talked away to them, you were no bother, but you'd be able to sell your product away from them. Following another sales event, we were invited to a BNI breakfast meeting in Randall's Court Hotel in Killarney. So there we had to pitch our idea to local business people and tell them all about our product, etc. And we made sales event to that, and then we made useful business contacts, which we kept in contact with throughout that year doing the student enterprise. So following that, we did celebrity endorsement. So to get our products to reach further people, we had Donnacha O'Connor, former player of Cork football team, Breed Stack, who played with the ladies Cork. And of course, how could I forget, we had Michael Healy-Rae as well endorsing our product. And following the celebrity endorsement, then we were approached by by Dave O'Sullivan from Solvet, which is a veterinary supplies business, which is national and international. So he bought a batch of products off us, and they even went to England. To think that our products being made in a small garage in a little village at Ballydesmond, to think that our product was over in England it was really surreal, basically.
Unbelievable. So to be honest with you, you guys thinking big, you were hitting people not even beyond Cork, but internationally amazing. What was your student enterprise program highlight looking back?
So my highlight, of course, would have been winning the competition, because that was just so amazing. It was so surreal. But of course, as well, most importantly, was doing something new and different with my friends. And it really brought us close together as a group, working together, achieving loads of awards. And don't get me wrong, we had our bit of arguments here and there, where to go and all that. But even those small little arguments brought us together, brought the bond close together. It was definitely something we'll never forget for the rest of our lives anyway.
Brilliant stuff. And I know the business is parked at the moment, or isn't it parked at the moment because you're all studying for the Leaving Cert? Yeah. So what's on your agenda after the Leaving Cert, Laura?
So the student enterprise played a big factor into determining what I want to do after school. So my plan is to study business in University of Limerick. So cross fingers, I'll be attending there this coming September.
Absolutely. Well, I know you're putting the hard work in. You and Smooth Remove are a complete inspiration for the whole of the county of Cork. But literally, let's hope that the 2021 is a year where we repeat Smooth Remove's success and we win the nationals again. Thank you so much for joining us, Laura. You're a complete inspiration, and best of luck to you and the rest of the team in the Leaving Cert.
Thank you.
Take care. See you. So, absolutely amazing. So we can do it again, guys. The talent in Cork is beyond belief. We can do it again. This is going to be 2021 is our year. I just want to say a huge thank you to all the teachers who've guided our students through this year's program. I just want to say, without you guys, and I genuinely mean this, without you guys, there'd be no submissions, no award ceremonies, and no chance of us winning the national final. A gentleman I want to bring in on that point is this smiley, happy lad here. This is Gary, who a lot of you guys will know, and Gary in North Cork, and Christine Duggan, who we saw earlier on for West Cork, are our fantastic student enterprise program coordinators. Gary, you wanted to say a few words, and you're very welcome.
Thanks very much for having me, Greg. Yeah, great to be with you. Superb award ceremony so far, and I want to say well done to everybody that participated in the program this year. It was a particularly challenging year. We're all aware of the backdrop of COVID, how that has impacted on every business up and down the length of the country. And to be starting a business in this environment, and a mini business as part of the Student Enterprise Programme, has been a real challenge. So, congrats to those that pick up a prize today, and looking forward to hearing who are the big winners very shortly. But bravo to absolutely each and every team that got their project over the line. As you said yourself, the program couldn't operate without the support and the guidance of all of the teachers. And I know I speak on behalf of Christine as well, in terms of the teachers in West Cork and North Cork, where I operate. Sincere thanks to them. They've had to deal with COVID in their own way. Remote learning has forced everybody into new ways of doing things. So a big thank you to them. And one final set of thank yous to the judging panel who had to assess this year's projects in both the West Cork and the North Cork, and a huge amount of submissions from both areas. The three judges involved there were Cathy Fitzgibbon, the Culinary Celt, Valerie Murphy of Avondhu Blackwater, and Michael Hanley, formerly of the LEO, Local Enterprise Offices, Local Authority, etc. They put in a lot of time into this.
I'm not sure whether this is footage of Michael, but I don't know how they picked winners.
Yeah, I know.
I really don't. Gary, thank you so much for everything that you do, and thank you to the teachers, and thank you to the judges. We're so happy you could be with us today. So thank you, Gary.
My pleasure, Greg. Take care.
Oh, it's time. It's time. Where's those drummers gone? As soon as you want the drummers, they popped out. They did. Oh, there they are. Oh, that's a relief. Okay, we're now heading into the big time, the time we were waiting for. We're going to find out now who was the overall winner for West Cork. The overall winner for West Cork is going to represent West Cork in our national finals. And don't despair, we also have a North Cork winner as well. So our first big award, who's going to be the overall winner for West Cork 2021? The winner is... It's Hook or Strike. Hook or Strike. Oh my God, I think that's presentation in Bandon. Hook or Strike, Presentation College and Bandon. You are the winners. Fantastic. You're going to be representing West Cork in our national finals in May. Now, who's the mastermind behind Cook or Strike? Two incredible young ladies. It's Katie and Emily. Incredible. Your business concept was amazing. Essentially clearing up the clutter when it came to your sporting equipment, and you created some amazing product. But let me not tell you about it.
We came up with Hook or Strike in the middle of November, and we both had keen interest in JA and wanted to come up with an idea related to sport. Both our households have sports equipment thrown in corners, like many other households across the country. We wanted to come up with an idea to store sports equipment effectively.
Our target market is GAA or sporting households, especially mothers of these families. This is a big market with very little competitors. Our product is unique as we customise the colours to represent sporting loyalties. Our product is value for money and is wall mounted, saving space in our already crowded homes.
So a huge congratulations. I forgot to, with all the excitement, I forgot to say well done to their teacher as well. That's Elizabeth Odell. So Hook or Strike, that's Katie and Emily. You are your winners going to the national finals. And I think Christine actually organised some fireworks as well. Unfortunately, we used a bunch of the fireworks yesterday because it was Paddy's Day, but there you go. Huge congratulations. And that now brings us to our final winner for today. This is our North Cork overall winner for 2021, also representing our brilliant county in the national finals in May. And it'd be rude not to get those drummers back in. And the overall winner for North Cork goes to Pocket PC from St. Coleman's College in Fermoy. Well done. You're the overall winner for Cork. You'll be representing North Cork in our national finals in May. That's amazing. And who are these lads? And what is Pocket PC? Well, the students are Jamie, Jacob, Fionn, and Noah. There they are. They look completely stunned that they've won. This is actual live footage. It's not actually. Their teacher is Colette Hogan. So well done, Colette Hogan. And look at that. Do you see the first picture over there? They designed a miniature computers, tiny miniature computers. Unbelievable. Miniature computers, ideal for coping with COVID lockdowns. Oh, yeah. Also ideal after COVID lockdowns. I could see how you could access that computer from the back of a schoolroom. I shouldn't really say that. But huge congratulations to Pocket PC. You're our winners. You're going to the national finals representing North Cork. Gary also organised some fireworks for you guys. I'm blown away. These award ceremonies have been phenomenal. I want to bring Kevin back in here and give him the final word. Kevin loves having the final word, don't you, Kevin?
Absolutely.
But I mean, huge congratulations to everyone that participated. Even if you didn't win during COVID, to get a submission in, you can be so proud of yourself. And obviously a huge congratulations to Hook or Strike and Pocket PC on actually representing our beautiful county in the national finals. But I promised you the final word, Kevin, so it's over to you.
Greg, thanks a million. And at the outset, can I say thank you and a big well done. Absolutely professional as usual and well managed for the day. Absolutely congratulations to very worthy winners, and there is no truth in the rumor that there was blood on the floor of the judging room after they finished their deliberations. It can't have been easy, but to our judges, to Kathy, to Valerie and Michael, listen, thanks guys, great job, a tough job, but well done. Couple more thank yous, I suppose. To Christine and to Gary, who work as our coordinators. Look, it's been an unusual time, shall we say. And in fairness, both of them have worked very hard and very diligently to make this thing happen. So thanks, guys. And on my own side of the house, to Joan and to Christine, who look after it from the Leo side. Again, ladies, thank you. Thank you an awful lot. You know, every student today who's here digitally or virtually or whatever you want to call it, looking in, every one of them, you know, guys, you have been brilliant in tough circumstances. To your teachers, my own mum was a teacher, so it's a profession I'm very fond of. Again, look, thank you for helping us to make this happen. There's going to be life lessons out of this. And actually what Laura said there, you know, in terms of how her experience in this program actually informed what it is that she's chosen as her college choices. I think that's showing to you how this can maybe, you know, help maybe to change your life or maybe help to set you up. And in fairness, she spoke well, didn't she? And equally Fiona and Fionn. Fiona, as you know, she was a national finalist in Ireland's Best Young Entrepreneur. And I remember one of the first times that I met her, I actually met her parents as well. And I said to them, and I'll repeat it here today, I said, if your daughter does 1/10 of what I think she's capable of, she'll conquer the world. And I'll repeat that today. And when we met Fionn for the first time as well, the same thoughts came into my mind. Two wonderful young people doing fantastic things, and they are going to change the world. Watch this space. And I think Laura and her cohorts from Borherby that were in the project with her as well, to watch what they do, guys. You ain't seen nothing yet from them. You know, why are we involved in this? You know, Cheltenham's on at the moment, and lots of people are maybe losing their shirts, putting it on horses and things anyway. This is one of the best bets that we make in the youth. This is sure things. This is certs. That's why we're involved in it as well. So look, a big thank you to everybody. A big thank you to our speakers. A big thank you to the team that's behind it. But most of all, a big, big thank you to all the students, their teachers and their families. I know the way they say it takes a village to raise a child. Well, it takes a family in this case to make sure that the children are here, that they're delivering and everything in here. So look, a big thank you. And I'm going to leave that as my final word, Greg, with a thank you again to you.
Good stuff. Absolute pleasure, Kevin. I think it's only apt just to say thank you to all the schools that participated. Each and every one of you can be really, really proud, from teachers to students. And we'll leave this with our congratulations. We'll leave it with you guys. Take care and roll on the national finals.